Often we underestimate the power of the mind and what things we can achieve through the mind. So a technique I use with some of my performers is an exercise called visioning. Visioning is when an athlete or a performer or a stock trader will go into a room privately where it's quiet and use their imagination to really feel with all their senses what they're trying to achieve and what their expectations are for the event that they're going to perform in. And when a performer or an athlete uses this exercise properly and habitually, where they're doing it enough times that it becomes something that they're comfortable doing, the reality and their imagination start to collide and they start to become one. In that, when the athlete or the performer gets to that point where they need to show up 100%, the reality and the imagination have no difference, because our mind sees our imagination and reality as the same thing. And when we envisioned this event happening so many times in our head with all of our senses, and when that happens, we're much more confident, we're much more present, and we're much more comfortable with the situation that we're in because we've seen it before in our mind, using all of our senses, whatever the climate was, whatever we felt, whatever we heard. When we use all of our senses in this way, we really get the maximum gain from this exercise. And a lot of people think, oh, I'm not a performer, I can't use this exercise because I'm not an athlete, or I'm not a performer that's going to go on the big stage with the big lights. But really, this exercise is really useful for anybody, because let's say you have a big test in school tomorrow, or you're going for a job interview. When you envision that event happening multiple times, you start to become more confident when you get to that task that's needed to be reached. When you get to that job interview or when you get to that test, you're much more comfortable and you're much more content with yourself and what's about to happen, because you've seen it before and you've used your senses. Again, senses is a very important factor here, because that's what allows you to feel comfortable when you actually get to that scenario. Go ahead and give this visioning exercise a try. I think you'll be really surprised at what the results might be.